Israel be saved. Israel be saved.
Yeah, we on top, though we on the bottom. Oppressed every day, might not see tomorrow. Curses on us, cause we broke our laws. Now we in a land we don't call our own. We been oppressed so long. But one day we gon' rise up. These nations, they don't want no problems.
But they got one.
Cause one day you'll come back. Cause one day you'll come back.
I know Israel be saved.
What we out here to do, we out here to show our people who we are according to God. Do you know who you are according to God, brother? If you open up the Bible, can you find yourself? Well, that's what we out here to come to do. We come out here to breathe life back into our communities, to breathe life back into our young black men. Because it's time for us to do what? To stand up as strong men as we are. What we out here to do, we're going to show you who you are according to the Bible. This is the most important thing, the most important knowledge you ever going to learn throughout your whole life, bro. Watch this. Go to Deuteronomy. Now, 7 and verse 6. This is what God said about you, black man.
Right.
We out here to breathe self-esteem back into our people. We out here to breathe life back into our people. Watch this right here.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
This is what God think about you, black man. Listen.
For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
God said that you are holy, meaning that you are separate. You are different than every other nation on this earth. Read.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Did you know God chose you to be special unto him? Read.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
He said that we are supposed to be above all people on the face of the earth. But right now we are below all people on the face of the earth. Why? Because something happened. Something happened to us.
Let me get it off.
And this is what happened right here. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God told the Israelites, he told the black man, he said, look, if y'all don't do what I say do, all these curses gonna come upon y'all. See, this is what happened to us. Our forefathers, they didn't want to obey God. They didn't want to do nothing God said do, so all these curses happened to us. Read verse 68.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 68.
What I'm doing, I'm showing you that we are the people of the Bible. You ain't gonna never hear this in the Christian church. Our little kids don't know that they are the people in the Bible. They thinking they African American, Negroes, blacks, whatever they decide to call us, that's what we think we are. But I'm trying to show you that we are the greatest people on this earth. And we are the people of the Bible. When you open the Bible and read it, it's about you. It's about our forefathers. It's about your granddad. It's about your grandmama. It's about your great-great-granddaddy. This is what happened to us. This is how we got in such a decayed state. This is how we got in the projects, in the ghettos. All right, because we didn't want to do what God say do.
Bring it out. Bring it out. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
God said, since y'all don't want to do what I say do, just like you got children, and you tell your children to do something, and you don't do, and your children don't do what you say do, you gonna punish them, right? All right, so check this out. This is what God said he was going to do to punish his children if they didn't do what he said do. Read that again.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
God said that he was going to bring you into Egypt again. Into Egypt again. Egypt is synonymous with something in the Bible. The Bible has its own dictionary within itself. Check this out. This is what Egypt means. Watch this.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage.
Bondage is another word for slavery. Go back to Deuteronomy 28 and verse 6 to 8. Now you're going to understand when he said, if you don't do what I say do, I'm going to bring you back into Egypt again, meaning slavery. Watch this. Read.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships, by the way whereof I spake unto thee. Thou shalt see it no more again. And there you shall be sold into your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
So God said, if we didn't do what he said do, he was going to bring us back into slavery on cargo slave ships. Did you know that was in the Bible? They ain't going to teach you that in Black History. It's supposed to be Black History Month next month. They ain't going to teach us that. Read.
And there you shall be sold into your enemies for bondmen and bondwomen.
We got out those slave ships, we were sold unto our enemies, not our friends. We are the people of the Bible, bruh. That's what I'm trying to show you. Give me verse 28.
Bring it out.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 28. And the Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
See what you seen earlier? This man was up here, he was smitten with madness and an astonishment of heart. You see what I'm saying? We are the people of the Bible. We've been smitten with madness. We don't know who we are no more. We mad at each other. You wake up, and this is what we got to wake up to. Madness. Keep reading.
Verse 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness.
You know what it means to grope? It means you're going to be trying to find your way in this broad daylight. 12 o'clock noon in the evening, you're going to be trying to find your way.
Right.
What are people groping in? Politics. They groping in gangs.
Right.
They think the G's and the Vice Lords or the Bloods and Crips, that's going to bring our community together.
Bring it out.
They think the Christian church going to bring our community together.
Right.
They think the NAACP going to bring our people together.
Right. Bring it
They
out.
groping. They trying to find a way. They thinking voting. If they gonna vote for Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump, they think voting gonna get them out their situation.
Bring it out.
But we got in our situation because why? We disobeyed God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Read.
Right.
Deuteronomy 28 and 29. And thou shalt grope at noonday as the blind gropeth in darkness, and thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
God said that we not gonna prosper in our ways. We not gonna prosper in nothing we try to put together. Black folks don't prosper in it. You go up and down, what's that, Watkins? Go up and down Fraser Boulevard. Go up and down any of these main streets. You can count on one hand how many things that we can say that we actually own. Because God said what?
Thou shalt not prosper in thy ways.
God said we're not gonna prosper in our ways. We're not gonna prosper in our ways until we do what? Come back and seek God. Seek who made us. Seek our Heavenly Father. Read.
And thou shalt be oppressed only and spoil evermore.
Say we're gonna be oppressed and spoiled evermore. What I'm showing you that we are the people in this Bible. Give me verse 32.
Bring it out.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people, and thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand.
So when did that happen to us, bro? Would you read it one more time? Tell me when this happened.
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
When did that happen? When was our sons and daughters given it to another people? During what time? What time period?
Slavery.
During slavery. Read.
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long. And
Meaning what? Your eyes gonna look and you want your children back. You want your kids back. Read.
and there shall be no might in thy hand.
But the black man, the Hispanic man, the Native American man, we ain't got no might in our hand to go get our kids back when Master William came and took our kid from Memphis and took away to Alabama somewhere. We didn't have no might in our hand to go get our kids back. Just like now, the white man can come down through here and pick up all the kids and put them on the van. And guess what? They'll make you go through a court system to get them back. It ain't nothing you can do about it. It ain't nothing you can do about it. What I'm reading you is Bible prophecy. What was going to happen to us if we did not do what God say do?
Right.
If we did not do what God say do, God said these things was going to happen to us. And we are the people of the Bible. Read, give me, read another.
37.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment.
God said that we was going to become an astonishment. That means a great wonder. Read.
A proverb.
A proverb is a wise saying, a wise truth saying. You want to hide something from a Negro, put it in a book. When the last time have you read a book? We got to teach our kids how to read the right things. We got to cut off YouTube, cut the PlayStation off, and pick up a book and read.
That's right.
If you want to hide something from a black man, the white man said just put it in a book.
Right.
And that book is the Bible. And we don't never want to pick it up and read it. Read.
Bring it up.
And a byword among all nations.
So we're going to become a byword. A byword means it's going to be a second name that they call us. What are some of the second names? We don't know we the Israelites. What are the second names they call us? What are some of the other names that the other nations call us? Niggers, right? Porch monkey, coon, African American. But you can't find none of those words in the Bible.
Right.
Those are called bywords. And for your disobedience, for walking off when God's word is coming out, this is why they call you a nigga. Read.
A proverb and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. Verse 43.
All right, check this out. This is why we are in the condition we in. Now we finna bring out some laws. How do we want to get back on top? How do we get back on top? Right now, the black man is at the bottom. And if we at the bottom, we got children, how can we teach our children how to be on top? Or should they come through life and get old as we are and be on the bottom too?
Bring it out. Bring it out.
We got to teach our kids this Bible, bro. Then what we out here to do, we teaching our people that we God-chosen people. We the greatest thing God created. And we got to teach our little ones this. We can't let our little ones grow up to think they niggas. Man, I'm a real nigga, man. Your daddy a real nigga. Man, hey, your mama a real B. Your mama a real hoe. We gotta erase that out of our kids' mind. We gotta teach our kids that we are the greatest thing. Teach them how to love themselves, how to embrace themselves, how to love their natural hair. Not to want to put no weave in their head.
Right.
We gotta teach our young men you ain't gotta put all these tattoos all on your face and on the bottom of your feet to be somebody.
Bring it out.
We out here to bring out the laws and statutes and commandments of the Most High God. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. Because we want our neighborhoods to change, we got the man need to change so he can tell the black woman how to dress.
That's right.
They come outside with their underwear on and think they got clothes on. They come outside with leggings on and think they got clothes on. Then they end up with a baby daddy and they wonder where the hell he went. He went to the next hole with some leggings on.
Bring it out.
That's where he went. It's time for the black woman to wake up. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
God put a difference in what the woman wear and what the man wear. It's time for us to change. If you won't change your community, you tired of the women dying. You tired of the AIDS race in our community. You gotta want change. You can't want change, but won't change. It's something you gotta do different.
Bring it out.
And you gotta come back and keep in God's laws, statutes, and commandments. Hold on, bro. I'm gonna answer your question. Hold on.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
They said the black woman need to learn how to come out them tight ass pants. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
And every time we bring the word out, we got the old women shaking their damn head. Give me 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verse 8. I hope y'all know we bring the word out. Hey, whatever you got a problem with what we saying, you got a problem with God. That's why our neighborhoods the way they is now. That's why we in the conditions that we in now. That's why we at the bottom of society. That's why the white man own all the businesses in your community. The damn Arabs, the Africans. And you ain't no African. Read what you got.
1 Thessalonians chapter 4 and verse 8. He therefore that despise it.
So if you despise this word, it say he so therefore that despise it, read.
Despise it not man,
Read.
but God.
But you despise God. You don't despise man, but you despise God. Go right back to Deuteronomy 22, verse 5. God said a woman should wear what pertaining to a man. Pants pertaining to a man. A dress pertaining to a woman. So women shouldn't be wearing pants. Women need to put on a dress. That's why you ever heard that saying when you was coming up? You heard the older men say, look, woman, I wear the pants in this family. Now you want to know why the women rule the household? You want to know why the women running you? You want to know why you stay with your woman and your woman don't stay with you? Because your woman wear the pants in the household now. Read what you got real quick.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So women, if you despise this, if you want to keep wearing pants, you despise God. You don't despise us. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Our job is to come out here and warn you. After you get the warning, you can do whatever the hell you want to do.
That's right.
Our job to come out here and show you that you're an Israelite from the tribe of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. Our job is to come out here and show you that you ain't no nigga, you ain't no African American. Our job is to come out here to show you and teach you repentance. After we showed you and told you, peace, we gone. We gone. Look, we go to the next people at, wherever our people at, wherever our neighbor, whatever neighborhood our people in, that's where we gonna be at, bringing it out. Give me Titus chapter 2 real quick. Because the problem with these old women is that's with her. Look at the little girl come out of the house with her hair all nappy. We don't got no damn pride for ourselves no more. You let our little kids walk around any type of way, damn hair ain't combed, shorts on, and then when they come up in the house and with a damn baby pregnant, you wonder what happened. Read what you got.
Titus chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise.
God says how the aged woman supposed to how they supposed to behave themselves.
Bring it out.
Read.
That they be seeing behavior as becoming holiness, not false accusers.
They don't supposed to be false accusers. We showing you what the Bible say. Did I say that a woman shouldn't wear pants, or did the Bible say a woman should wear what pertains to a man? The Bible say that. The problem with our people, we got all these Christian churches in our communities, but these Christian churches ain't taught our people a damn thing. Read.
Bring it up.
That not false accusers, not giving too much wine, teachers of good things.
Our older women supposed to be teachers of good things. Our mothers supposed to be teachers of good things. They're supposed to teach the young girls the law. What they supposed to teach her, Read?
That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husband.
That gotta be taught. The damn black woman don't love the black man. She disrespect the black man. You're supposed to teach them to love their husbands, Read?
To be sober, to love their husband.
Yeah, they get higher than you now. 4 bars, X pills, weed, sipping syrup. They do every damn thing a man do. Read.
To love their children.
To love their children. That gotta be taught. You women gotta be taught how to love your children. Cause your damn, I'ma tell you, y'all notice how the damn woman, black woman always say she can do it by herself. I don't need no man. Yeah, you heard that before, right? You heard that, right? You heard a black woman say she don't need no man. But look at the damn kids though. You can't raise up the kids by yourself. The damn kids bad as hell. The damn kids, your kids grow up to be gangbangers. Your kids grow up to be murderers. Why? Because you don't got no man in the household. Once the little boy get a certain age, just like you got a little son now. Once he get a certain age, well, his mama can't handle him. Who you think got to put discipline him then? Daddy got a discipline. That's why you women can't raise up no man.
Right.
You gotta learn how to love you gotta be taught how to love your husband. You gotta be taught how to love your children. Read.
To be discreet, chaste, keepers at home.
You gotta be taught how to keep the house. Their house all damn dirty. You gotta be taught how to keep the house. Dishes all up in the sink. You gotta be taught that. Read.
Good, obedient to their own husband.
They gotta be taught how to be obedient to their husband. Why come we always got a low marriage rate in our communities? Why come the black woman ain't get married? How many of y'all out here married? Tell the truth. How many of y'all got a woman though? You got a woman? You got a woman?
Friends.
You got friends. So you got busted babies, basically. You got hoes, basically. He got hoes. He got a woman, he got hoes. You know what I'm saying? Why come none of you women ain't married? How many of you women in this neighborhood married? How many of you women got a husband? But how many of you women open it up for every Tom, Dick, and Harry that go through? That's what I'm saying. Crickets. Crickets, you know, I'm let the next brother step up because I'm about to go down.
Hey, but
What's your question, bro?
I just want to say one thing, man. Yeah, I appreciate the word, man.
Right.
So even if y'all just reaching one person, man, you know what I'm saying? Each one teach one, each one preach one, y'all.
Hey, all praises, bro. That's what we come out here to do, man. You see, we just stopped. And where we stop, man, the Most High gonna send you. That's what you did. I'm gonna show you, man. This is happening. This was what you're looking at right now. This is happening right under the people that going to church on Sunday, which is the wrong day. God's men, he's waking his young men up. It's reality. We reading out the Bible. Watch this. This is what you're looking at. Read.
Ezekiel chapter 37 and verse 10. So I prophesied as he commanded me.
So we out here prophesying as God commanded us. He commanded us to go to the highways and the hedges.
That's right.
And to compel his people to come in. Read.
And the breath came into them.
What we doing? We trying to breathe the breath of life back into y'all. God's laws, statutes, and commandments. We trying to breathe the truth back into our people. Because we've been taught lies since we got out them slave ships. So we got to come out here and prophesy using the Bible to breathe life back into you, so you can breathe life back into your wife and breathe life back into your children. If not, they're gonna grow up and they're gonna be they're gonna terrorize the neighborhood. Read.
So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceeding great army.
So what you looking at right now, this the army of God right now. In Memphis, Tennessee, y'all looking at an army of God. A lot of people wouldn't know no prophets if they seen one. Y'all ain't seen nobody standing up for the community. We weren't alive when the Black Panther Party, the Black Panther Party was marching through the streets of Memphis and California and Chicago back in the 60s and 70s. They killed them off. They put drugs in our community, and we ain't seen no black men stand up. But now you're looking at the army of God, and we standing up for our community. We standing up for the black woman. We standing up for our children. We standing up for the black man. It's time for our people to wake up. And we waking you up with the words of God.
That's right.
All right? Hey, give me Give me Proverbs chapter 24 and 27. Notice we reading out the Bible. You go to church, they're going to read you one scripture. All right? Now go to Deuteronomy chapter 19. So we out here to bring you the laws of God, brother. So you can teach your son the things God said do and the things he said not to do. All right? It got to start with you. All right? Give me that.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27.
Our people got to learn God's laws. We got to implement this in our household. All right? Hold on, bro. We're going to ask you a question. Listen. Hold on.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 27. Ye shall not round the corners of your heads.
Meaning you're not supposed to shave your head off bald. Read.
Neither shalt thou mar the corners of thy beard.
See, all of us got beards on our face because we doing what God said do. Read.
Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh.
God said you ain't supposed to do what?
Make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead.
You're not supposed to make no cuttings in your flesh. You're not supposed to have tattoos, bro. God made you the best. Give me Isaiah 3 and 12. See, they said she telling you not to listen to the Bible. She telling the black woman telling the black man and his baby don't listen to God.
And see, that's why you got tattoos on your face now, bro. You don't want your son growing up with tattoos on your face. Because what he brought out, give me Leviticus 21 verse 5. What he just brought out is that you should have tattoos, man. Because why? We ain't being taught the laws of God. You just had the black woman pull a black man away from listening to the Bible. Read what you got, bro.
Leviticus chapter 21, verse...
I don't want that one. I want print any marks on your flesh. Yeah, Leviticus 19, verse 28. Listen to this.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 28. Ye shall not make any cuttings in your flesh for the dead, nor print any marks upon you.
And look, bro, look, that's the problem right there. We need these commandments right here to live. Give me Proverbs 7 and 2 real quick. Give me Proverbs 7 and 2. The problem is I'm going to show you something else. Read this. Listen to this.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 7, verse 2. Keep my commandments and live.
God said, keep my commandments and live. Is we living, bro? Is we living? We in captivity, bro. This ain't life. You mean to tell me living is getting up, going to work to pay some bills? That ain't living. Read.
Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye.
He said, keep my law as the apple of thy eye. Now let me show you that the tribe of Judah is black. Give me Jeremiah 14 and 2. It's time about people to wake up, repent, and keep the law, statutes, and commandments. You don't pull nobody and say, no, do she go to church? Jehovah Witness. She with pants on. A Jehovah Witness with pants on. And then you gonna say, no, we don't listen to this. Read what you got.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2. Judah mourneth.
God said Judah mourning. The tribe of Judah is in mourning, read.
And the gates thereof languish. They are black.
What color the tribe of Judah is?
They are black unto the ground.
So what color this tribe is? It say they black unto the ground. Different shades of brown. The so-called American black, bro, you from the tribe of Judah. Give me Joel 3 and 3 real quick. Let me show you how the tribe of Judah got to the Americas. Let me show you how we got from Jerusalem to Americas. Read.
Joel chapter 3, verse 3. And they have gathered.
Let's get to the point. Start at 6.
Joel chapter 3, verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem.
I'm talking about Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, these tribes. The children of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, and the Judah, Benjamin, and Levi, because the tribes were split, read.
Have ye sold unto the Grecians?
Have ye sold to the Grecians? Who is the Grecians? What nation of people are Greek? You can say it, bro. What nation of people is a Greek?
Well, white people.
White people. Read.
That ye may remove them far from their border.
The reason why I said Grecians here, because Grecians was their first nation in power. That was the first white race in power. So he said, the children of Jerusalem and what? The children of Judah and Jerusalem have you sold to the Grecians that you might move them far from their border. So have we been moved far from our homeland? And how was we moved? On slave what? on ships. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 6-8. Let me show you that in the Bible. God told one nation of people, look, if you're obedient to my commandments, I'm going to bless you and I'm going to set you up above all people. But if you disobedient to my command, I'm going to put you below all people. And is we above all people? Are we below all people though? All people look down and despise us, bruh. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So Egypt is synonymous for bondage. Egypt is synonymous for slavery. I'm going to prove that to you. Give me Exodus 20, verse 2.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 2. I am the Lord thy God, which shall brought thee out of the land of Egypt.
God said, I brought you out of the land of Egypt.
Out of the house of bondage.
What did God call Egypt? The what? The house of bondage. And what is bondage? Slavery. Go back to where you was at, read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Or slavery again. God gonna bring us into slavery again with what?
With ships.
How we came into slavery?
With ships.
Read. Where we at? Y'all got it up too loud. Read on.
By the way whereof I spake unto thee.
Read.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
Read.
And there these shall be sold.
When we get off them slave ships, we gonna be sold to who?
Unto your enemies.
For what?
For bondmen.
Hold on. He said we gonna. He let you know that these people that we were sold to are our enemies.
Right.
And he said you gonna be sold to your enemies for what?
For bondmen.
For bondmen
And bondwomen.
and bond women. Slave men and slave women. Who they happen to, bruh? They happen to us.
Right.
So give me through that. Jump up to verse 45, 46. Listen to this.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So that was a curse that was put upon now people going to slavery with ships. He said they're going to be upon you for a sign. They're going to be upon the Israelites for a sign.
And for a wonder. And upon thy seed forever.
So these curses is a sign of God's wrath upon his people. These curses is a sign of God's wrath upon his chosen people. Give me verse 37. Read.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword.
Keep reading.
Among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee.
So God said we're going to become a proverb and a byword among all nations where the Lord shall lead thee. Who called outside their name every day? Who called outside the name that God gave us? Because was that our name we came? Was we called African Americans? No. Was we called Africans when we came? No. What's your last name, bruh? Huh? Granberry. You think that's a black? You think that was a Hebrew name, Granberry? No, that's our slave master name. You look up the name Granberry, it's gonna go all the way back to an old white man. Probably one of our slave masters. My last name. But we ain't being called by the name that God called us. Give me Deuteronomy 32, verse 26. That's a sign of who God's people are. If they was on slave ships, that's a sign of who his people are. If their names were changed, that's a sign of who his people are. Read what you got.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 26. I said I would scatter them to corners.
This is another sign of who the Israelites are. Who was scattered into corners? Who was scattered to the four corners of the earth? Read.
I would make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
Do people know us as Israelites? Now what they call us? What else? What else? Now give me some more names they call us in the streets. What else? Thugs, gangsters, whores, prostitutes, pimps, players, macs. Our remembrance as the Israelites has ceased from among men. Read that again.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 26. I said I would scatter them into corners.
The Most High God said he was going to scatter us to corners if we break his commandments. Read.
I will make the remembrance of them to cease from among men.
Our remembrance of the Israelites has ceased from among men. They look at us as now niggas, coons, porch markets, gangbangers, rappers, thugs, killers, murderers, rapists. For real though, our women twerking. Time for our people to wake up, repent, and keep God's commandments. That's what we out here to teach our people, who they are. We got to show you who you are. I'm going to show you something real quick. Go to Habakkuk real quick, chapter 1. I'm going to show you something. Don't you know the sign, that the symbol that you got on your neck, that don't got nothing to do with Christ? Did you know that?
But you still worried though. You know now? Hold on. Which one of y'all? He told you? Give me Becky 2 and 18 real quick. It don't got nothing to do with Christ. Christ was a black man. I'm gonna show you something, bro. I'm gonna see how much you love God. Listen to this.
That's right. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 18. What profiteth the graven image?
The scripture said, what profit the graven image, man? What does that image right there profit you? Well, I'm gonna tell you something like, that was the Romans literature right there. The Romans used to persecute our people on that. They persecuted Christ on that. White man killed Christ on one of those. And we walk around and we sport it. We not knowing what we sport. We sporting the graven image that they sitting up here basically declaring that they killed Christ. So when you walk around with that on, you sitting up there, you showing that, okay, yeah, they killed down Christ. They murdered Christ. The white man set that up to show you that, look, we murdered Christ. We killed your Savior. Read on.
That the maker thereof hath graven it. The molten image and a teacher of lies.
That image is a teacher of lies. First of all, that image, hold it up. That image right there taught us this image.
Bring it up.
That image taught us this image. This ain't no Jesus of Christ. This a white man named Sergio Bunjar. This man lived.
That's right.
Rico, the son of Rico Bunjar, Pope Alexander, the Pope of Rome. They set this image up. They set this image up during the Renaissance period, meaning rebirth of them coming back into power.
That's right.
So that image right there teaches our people this. That image right there that you got on your neck teaches our people homosexuality. Because when they see that, they think that can be, the Bible speaks against homosexuality. But that image right there teaches our people, Christ all right with you being, he'll accept you out of the way you is. When that image don't got nothing to do with Christ. Now go back to where you was at. Read that again. Teacher what?
Teacher of lies, that the maker of his work trusteth therein, to make dumb idols.
So the Most High said that's a dumb idol. Because how people look, you see our men. You see our men walk around, our men got white man Jesus tattooed on. Much as our men sit up here and say that they tired of the white man oppressing them, they tired of this, our people go get a picture of a white man tattooed on. Or they get a Jesus piece on their neck, which it ain't Jesus, it's an image of Caesar Bonjour. They get a Jesus piece on their neck, and you see all the rappers pushing it. You walk around with an image of a white man on your neck. Our people looking for this same white man to come back and save him. If I call them little kids back over here right now, and I ask them who this is, they're going to say Jesus. They're going to say the Son of God, when they ain't Jesus. When this ain't Jesus. They ain't the Son. We the sons of God.
That's right.
We the sons of living God out here, bro. I'm going to prove that to you. Give me Exodus chapter 4, verse 22. So now you know that image that you got on taught our people Christianity, taught our people white man Jesus, taught our people homosexuality, taught our people to love everybody. What you gonna do? You gotta take it off. Take it off then, bro. Take that image off right now, bro. Go on, take it off your neck right now. Show some sign of repentance. Show how much you love God. Because as long as you got that image on, first give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 2. Verse 3. All praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. Look, Exodus chapter 20, verse 3. I'm gonna show you something.
The book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 3. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
As long as you kept that on, bro, you was having that image right there before the Most High God. That image that you had that image right there before the Most High God. That's showing repentance right there when you sit up there and take it off. Now, if you put it back on after that, then, you know, that means you despise the word that just came out. But we got our own symbols that God ordained for us to have.
That's right.
Now, look, go back to what I told you to get. Now, listen to this, Rick.
The book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 22. And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son.
God said, Israel is my son. Talking about the 12 tribes of Israel. We the sons of God, read.
Even my firstborn.
He said, that's my firstborn. I told Israel. Give me Deuteronomy 7 and 6. The Most High said, Israel, my son. We the sons of God, they ain't the sons of God. A lot of people don't like the message that we teach because they say it's hate. But the same people...
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.